to the show. Many thanks for staying with us. The International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea will on September 23 settle the maritime boundary dispute between Ghana and its western neighbors, Cote d'Ivoire. Ghana has insisted the area in dispute has for decades been recognized by both countries as belonging to Ghana until the announcement of oil discovery in the Cape 3 Point enclave. Unsuccessful attempts to use diplomatic negotiations to resolve the impasse left Ghana with no choice than to initiate the action. Ahead of the special chamber's decision, JoyNews begins the build-up with a wrap on the journey so far. Joseph Akable has more in this report.
We do that by respecting contracts. We do that by putting in place good frameworks for the exploitation of the resource, and on the state side, how the state manages the revenues and resources to the benefit of the people generally. We also would do that by seeking to add value to the find, promote the establishment of petrochemical industries onshore to generate employment, to produce, say, fertilizers, to support agriculture, also to improve the conditions of life of the towns and villages immediately abutting the place of exploitation. Of course, the general economy too.
The man under whose tenure Ghana discovered oil in commercial quantities. Former President Kufuor's view was shared by many following the discovery. Little was known then that part of the area the deposits had been discovered will become a subject of dispute. Ghana says its western neighbor, La Côte d'Ivoire, has for years agreed that the area of dispute belongs to Ghana. The French-speaking country, however, changed its views shortly after the announcement of oil discovery by Ghana. This led Ghana to seek to settle the matter at the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea. Hearing of the matter started on September 3, 2014, after parties had agreed to the composition of the 5-member special chamber. La Côte d'Ivoire then put in a request for provisional measures. They wanted the chamber to ask Ghana to suspend operations in the area in dispute. Adama Kamara spoke on the country's behalf.
And it will render ineffective your decision to intervene on the merits, which will affect the exercise of judiciary function. Côte d'Ivoire, therefore, requests your chamber to put an immediate end to these activities.
Agents for Ghana Mariata Briapie disagreed and urged the chamber to reject the request.
The impact of the provisional measures sought would be extraordinarily serious for Ghana. If the order were granted and all work had to stop, it would have a devastating impact on our oil production and exploration throughout a large area of maritime territory previously recognized by Côte d'Ivoire as belonging to Ghana. It would be a massive impact on finance, employment, and development. The impact would be irreparable and beyond quantification.
The court turned down the request by the Ivorians but proceeded to direct no further drilling be undertaken. Bulalem Bugeteya is the president of the chamber.
Considering that, in the view of the special chamber, the suspension of ongoing activities conducted by Ghana, in respect of which drilling has already taken place, would entail the risk of considerable financial loss to Ghana and its concessionaires, and could also pose a serious risk or a serious danger to the marine environment, resulting in particular from the deterioration of equipment.
This sets the stage for the substantive debate. As JoyNews continues the build-up on Thursday, we'll tell you how the two countries are proposing different methods for determining boundary. For JoyNews, I'm Joseph Akable.
Joseph Akable with that report there. We'll bring you more on that story as and when it unfolds. But President Kufuor will tomorrow address the world at the UN General Assembly. Well, ahead of that, other world leaders have been speaking. West Africa's most powerful president, Buhari of Nigeria, and the world's most powerful president, Donald Trump of the United States. Both men have something to say about North Korea. Let's start with